said you start yesterday, then you said tomorrow. Now it's been a week. Sound familiar? Well, you're not lazy, you're not broken, you're just stuck. And today, we're gonna fix that. Look, I've been there too. Does your to-do list look quite long? Or maybe not that long. It could even look pretty organized, like if you had everything under control. But you wake up and stare at it and you feel this weight on your shoulder and you feel totally overwhelmed by it and start doing anything else but what's on your list, like calling your friends, texting your mom, going to get coffee to get energy and be able to focus. And then since you have energy, you say, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym now. And then I'm gonna go to Instagram for a little bit, and then TikTok, and then you go YouTube. You can even watch YouTube videos on how to be productive, pretending it's not haunting you, and then saying to yourself, okay, I will start for sure. I will start this time, not today, tomorrow. And then tomorrow ends up being the next week, and so and so. It's not laziness. You're just exhausted by your own expectations. And the worst part is that you want to be productive. You want to take action, but you just don't know how. And the more the time passes by, the worse you feel and the harder it is for you to get unstuck. Why do we procrastinate? Sometimes we ask ourselves, why are we doing this to ourselves when we really want to take action? Here's the truth no one talks about. Procrastination isn't the problem, it's a symptom. Most of the time, we're not avoiding the task, but the feelings that come with the task. Fear of failing, fear of not doing perfectly, fear of not being enough. Or it could actually be a big goal, a big task, and it can be pretty intimidating, and we can just freeze. And when scrolling gives us this quick dopamine hit, of course we're gonna pick that all the time over a task that actually requires effort to begin. Unless we rewire the way we work. Imagine that in one hand you have a backpack full of rocks that represent the effort you have to make and all the tasks that you need to do. And on the other hand, you have your phone to represent the dopamine, like fun dopamine, right? And you have it in front of you. It's easy access, easy, quick access, right? We always have our phone with us. So this hand is your phone, dopamine. It feels light, it feels fun, relaxing. It's like an escape from the moment. It makes you feel good, right? But the longer you carry it and the more you have it here, it starts to lose its effect, right? It starts to feel heavy. And you remember, you also have your backpack, not in this hand, but on your back, right? You have your backpack full of rocks. That's heavy. And that's all the efforts you have to make and the task that you need to do to reach to your goals. But you decide to make the effort and take one rock out, right? So it's gonna be hard because you only have one hand and you're carrying the weight on their back with the rocks, but you're also carrying the weight that you have in front because this light, fun, relaxing energy that it felt at the beginning is no longer light and fun and relaxing, right? It's become like a burden. So you have to do an extra effort now, more than you needed at the beginning, to take one rock out. But once you do, it's gonna feel lighter, right? It feels better. And then you're gonna do another effort to reach to one of those rocks, grab it and take it out. And so and so. And this weight on your back would not be heavy anymore. It will be lighter, and eventually it will become light. And you will no longer need this quick dopamine distraction to forget about all the weight and all the tasks that you had to do, right? Because you're already taking care of that. So I'm going to present 5 strategies that are very practical and simple to apply to be productive. So here are 5 practical strategies to stop procrastinating. Number 1 is the 2-minute rule. If it takes you less than 2 minutes, do it now. Seriously, no thinking, just do it. Tidy that chair, reply to the email, put the dishes in the dishwasher, or grab 5 items and put them back where they belong. Just start the thing. The second strategy is make it ridiculously simple. Big goals, they're great, but they're useless if they stay in our head, right? They could also be pretty intimidating because the goal or the task can be very big or complicated for us. So we just feel defeated before starting. But we have to lower the bar. If we feel we're going to jump all the way to the sky, we're probably going to say to ourselves, nope, you're going to fail. Don't even try it. Don't bother. Use that energy for something else. Like, forget about it. But if you see it as a step, well, that looks inviting. That looks something that I could actually do. It's like, even if I've never done it before, if I fail, well, since it seems close to me, you're probably going to do it again. Even if you fail, you're probably going to try to get there several times until you get there. And once you get there, you move to the second step. And so until you go all the way up to your goal. For example, if you want to write a book, instead of thinking, oh, it's going to take me years, how many pages will I have to write and all the editing, like I'm never going to finish, it's like a lot. Start with a sentence. Start with a sentence. That's it. If you want to start reading a book, start with the first page or the first paragraph. Want to start working out? Well, you can just change into your workout clothes. That's it. Nobody wants to work out in jeans, right? If you want to start stretching or meditating, you can do it at your house, at home. You don't have to go to the gym and do a 1-hour session, right? You can even do it at your home for 2 minutes, and you'll be combining strategy number 1 and strategy number 2. So lower the bar. Remember, lower the bar. Break down those big goals into smaller goals. Break down those small goals into actions that you're actually going to do. Make your life and start easier, not harder. Strategy number 3 is the 5-second rule. Mel Robbins nailed this. Count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move before your brain talks you out of it. Start the thing, just stand up, turn off the screen, and do what you really want to do. As simple as that. Strategy number 4 is fix your environment. Your environment should be your teammate. It should play for or with you, not against you. Like, put your phone away, use a browser blocker, or clean up your space. That's very important, to have a clean and clear space free of clutter to be able to focus. Make distraction harder and action easier. Remember, what was that? Make distraction harder and action easier. Strategy number 5 is momentum over motivation. Motivation, forget about it. It's inconsistent. And we want consistency. Yes, you know, I know, we want consistency. Also, we idealize motivation like if it's gonna come and propel us into a non-stop productivity phase and it's gonna get us started and boom, we finish the project, right? And we're gonna be able to carry that same level of motivation throughout the project until we're done, which it's not true. That's totally unsustainable. But you know what works? You know what works? Momentum. Why? Because momentum brings small actions. Small wins build confidence. Confidence builds consistency, and consistency builds success. That's why start tiny, but start. Another very important thing is identity shift. First of all, stop calling yourself a procrastinator. Remove all those tags and start thinking about yourself as someone who takes action, someone who gets things done. Like, act accordingly. Believe in that. Create a self-image that is aligned with that type of person. Think about what that person would be doing. Would they be laying on the couch, watching shows and scrolling on their phones all day? Or would they be someone with drive, energy, passion, focus, determination, working for what they really want? Start saying, I am someone who takes action. I am someone who gets things done. Just believe in that. It's easier for your brain to confirm your beliefs than to be on the lookout for contradictions. Every step you take is a vote for the future version of you. And you're not aiming for perfection, you're aiming for progress. You don't need to feel ready, you just need to begin. So show up for yourself because no one else will. Hey, if you're still watching this, it means you care, that you want change, that something inside you is tired of the cycle. You don't need a 20-step plan. You don't need to fix everything by next week. You just need to take one small step today. You're not lazy, you're not weak, you're just human. And humans, we learn, we adapt, and we grow. So stop waiting for the perfect time. This is the perfect time. Here's your challenge. Pick one thing from your list, set a 5-minute timer, do it. That's it. Start the momentum. And if this hit home, like, subscribe, and drop a comment. What is one thing you're starting today? Let's make it real. No more waiting. Let's go. Thank you for being here and sharing your time with me. Let's keep growing together and see you soon and let's bloom. Bye bye.